It's 7 a.m. in the morning. The lifts here on Blackcomb Mountain won't see anybody for another hour or so, but ski patrol's already hard at work, bombing the mountain after an evening snowfall. Our day on the mountain with ski patrol actually started even earlier.
The day in the life here for forecasters starts at 6 a.m. and we usually come up every day on a snowmobile, and depending on what the weather's doing, we're either coming up with a weather forecaster to go through our morning flow. And
the first order of business is the morning meeting to go over the forecast, and then it's time to get the mountain ready for visitors.
And their primary goal in the morning is to make sure that they're taking care of the avalanche hazard, whether they're using explosives to control that or just ski cuts.
Safety is the patrol team's top priority, but as the season changes, that becomes a harder task. What is the hardest part or hardest conditions to deal with when it comes to your job?
Spring gets complex for, I guess, two reasons. Just the ski quality can change rapidly from day to day and even hour to hour. And then the whole other side of it is how the avalanche hazard moves around in the spring. It can be quite a bit more dynamic.
those are almost the least favorite times for most of the forecasters that work here, because it can get so warm in the spring that we start getting to the point that we might actually get avalanches that go down to sort of an old weak layer that we dealt with during the winter, that kind of, after we got storm snow on it, was no longer an issue, and then it kind of rears its head in the spring.
March is statistically the month we see the most avalanche fatalities in BC. And even though you're inbounds at a resort here, you're still in avalanche terrain. So this time of year, the team really has to talk about closures versus control.
Warm snow does not really react well to explosives either, so you kind of get to a point that till the snow's gone, there's just a hazard there.
A lot of work goes on behind the scenes, and this team has to be so dialed in here so that you can be dialed in out here.